Hey everybody, welcome to the Soap Thing Project. In this video we're going to do a shave off between the Gillette SkinGuard and the Leaf Twig razor. Coming up next. Alright, welcome to the project. I hope everybody is doing really well today and having the greatest shaves humanly possible. So in the past, when we've done shave offs here on the project, it's usually been between some kind of garden variety cartridge razor and this, the Supply single edge razor. And this is a Schick injector razor that looks exactly like this. Now the Supply razor has been all well and good, gotten great shaves out of it, but we're going to mix things up a bit for today. This time we're going to put the Gillette SkinGuard up against the Leaf Twig razor. And instead of being a Schick injector razor like this, where you only have Schick injector blades and maybe 2 or 3 other brands that you can put into this razor, the Leaf Twig takes double edge blades, half DE blades, and you can put any brand in there that you want. Now I'm going to use Persona Platinums, as you just saw right here. And what you do is you take the blade while it's still in the wrapper and you fold it in half. Let me see if I can do this on camera. You fold it in half just like this. And when you pop it open, the blade is going to be split in two. We are going to very carefully take a piece out, and it looks exactly like that. We're going to open up the Leaf Twig razor, and it opens up and moves to the side like that. And there's a little magnet in there where the blade just kind of sticks into place. See that? Isn't that fascinating? And we're going to shut it down tight, reasonably tight. You don't want to over tighten this. And then we're going to do a shave with it. So we're going to use Proraso White shaving cream on the face today. We've got the Proraso White aftershave balm to go with the very same shaving soap. And then the brush is going to be the Omega Evo 28mm synthetic. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to lather one side of my face at a time and shave this side with the Gillette SkinGuard, the left side, and the right side is going to be not this one. Wow, seriously? We're going to take the Leaf Twig razor and we're going to shave the right side of my face. And we're, like I said, we're going to lather one side of the face at a time to make sure that I don't accidentally shave on the wrong side of my face with the wrong razor. So let's get going. Alright, first up is the Gillette SkinGuard. So before we do a shave with it, let's just talk about it really quickly. So what makes this razor unique is the fact that it has only 2 blades that are spaced very far apart, and in between them is kind of this open comb spacer. It also has a lubricating strip, just like most razors. This razor only pivots one way, up and down. It does not pivot side to side, as opposed to some razors, kind of like the Gillette Fusion Pro Glide, which has bunches of blades that are very close together, and this pivots up and down and side to side. So that's the adjustment that you're going to get out of this razor, is it only pivots one way, and there's 2 blades instead of 5, presumably to cater to people who have skin sensitivities. So we're going to see how it performs. Okay, lathering the left side of my face for the Gillette SkinGuard. We're using, like I said, the Proraso White green tea and oat scent, and this is the sensitive skin variety. We're not going to use a pre-shave because I want these razors to speak for themselves, and I don't want them to have any help doing it. Grab my towel, wipe my hands off. I look like Two-Face from Batman.
Damn. Jesus. I thought you was dead.
Half.
Alright, let's do it. Wet the razor really quickly in a sink full of cold water, and let's see how it performs. Interesting. I actually have never used this razor before. This is the very first time I've ever used it. This is a rare example of a cartridge razor that I have never tried before. First thing I'm noticing is the lubricating strip is a bit enthusiastic. Let's put it that way. It's got to be as bad as the Schick Extreme 5. That one was crazy. I mean, it just left this slime all over my face. And for a razor that's supposed to be good for sensitive skin, it's actually not the smoothest thing in the world. It's a bit too mild. And kind of tuggy, to be perfectly honest with you. I figured this would be, this would feel like $1 million. This is 2 days growth, by the way. So, if you had 24 hours growth, it might be different. Now this one does have a trimmer on the top side of the cartridge, so you can get nice and close underneath your nose. You can also get up here and kind of even this mess out. Yeah, and the lubricating strip is kind of leaving this slimy film on my face that's making the razor even less efficient, because now it's got to get under that film to get to my hairs, and it's just kind of gliding over my hairs. All right, next up is the Leaf Twig razor. So let's lather the other side of my face. I'm going to apply some more water. My subscribers who have been around for a while might not find this super duper entertaining, but these videos are more or less designed to be for people who are looking for information. You know, they're trying to find something else to shave with. Maybe cartridge razors just aren't doing it for them. And they're looking for something different. That's kind of what these videos are for. Okay, Leaf Twig razor with the Persona Platinum blades. This is going to be the standard bearer anytime we do a shave off with this. We're just going to keep it the same way with the Persona Platinums. Let's do it. Now this is a whole different animal. It is significantly heavier on blade feel. I wouldn't be afraid of it, because that's not saying much. The SkinGuard had, not only did it not have any blade feel at all, I'm pretty sure it has negative exposure. So, just keep in mind that that's just the nature of a safety razor blade, is that you're going to get a blade that has more exposure, but cuts your skin more easily. Because this, I got to tell you, is buttery smooth compared to this side of my face, which was really tuggy. And it didn't feel like, you know, once I got the lubricating strip making contact with my face, it didn't feel like it was doing hardly anything. Whereas this obviously is not leaving any kind of gooey residue. Admittedly, the Persona Platinums are not neither the sharpest nor the smoothest safety razor blades to put in here, but they're a very forgiving blade. So that's kind of why I picked them. Ideally, I'd probably want a feather blade in here, just because it is the butteriest slicing sensation I've ever felt. It's just slices through your hair like it's just nothing. Okay, let's go back to SkinGuard. I'm going to add a little bit of water. Now that I've added water, I'm just slinging lather all over everywhere. Love the smell on this. It's really soothing and refreshing. There's a touch of menthol in it. I'm not sure if there is or not, but it definitely smells and feels like there is. Okay. Let's shave like I normally would. Let's go across the grain. Yeah, the sucky part about using this, and this is sort of the crappy part about any safety razor, is that, especially ones where the head is mounted towards the bottom, is that you really have to apply quite a bit of pressure just to get it to dig to where the hairs are to cut them off. See, if I applied no pressure like you are supposed to with a safety razor, you're supposed to apply no pressure, this razor wouldn't cut anything. It would just slide across my face on this slimy goop trail we got going on. And I don't mean to crap all over this razor, but it's the truth. You know, if there's one thing I'm known for, the Soap Thing Project, it's saying how I feel. Right now, this shave feels an awful lot like crap. It really does. Now, I will say, about the only thing I think this cartridge razor has going for it is the fact that if you're really going to dig into your face to shave with it that way, it's not going to irritate your skin quite like a Mach 3 or a Fusion or a Pro Glide. You do that with a Pro Glide, it's going to hack your face up. So it does have that going for it. Is if you're going to have that kind of bad habit anyway, then you're less likely to get irritation between the recessed blades and all the slime. Okay. All right. And maybe there's some bias here, just because I'm a safety razor shaver anyway. And I've been there and done this over and over and over again. And I already know what the correct answer for me is. There's a handful of these cartridge razors, usually older ones, that are kind of nice to use, but the newer ones are, I don't know what they're thinking. I just don't. Okay, I'm going to use this and just do some touch-ups really quickly. I have definitely seen and felt what I need to. Let's feel around here. I got about an equally close shave on both sides. I'm just saying, if you tried to use the leaf twig razor the way you use a cartridge razor, where you just dig, you're going to slice your face open. So it is a different method of operation, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's see what the alum block has to say about it. Alright, off camera I used my Proraso alum block. And what you do is you dip this in the water and you rub it against your face. And if you've had skin irritation or nicks or cuts, it's going to give just a slight stinging feedback. and I wiped it all over my face and I got nothing. So as far as post-shave feel, this I'm thinking was pretty much a wash. I didn't get any kind of stinging feedback anywhere on the face. And so alum blocks are always a really good tool to see if you have skin irritation. Keep putting my towel over there for some reason. Okay, let's do the Proraso White aftershave balm. Then we'll talk about these two razors. And I used way too much of this. Oh boy. Alright, I'm actually gonna wipe off some of the excess. This does not have a rev limiter on it, so I peeled out just a little bit. But it's good stuff, great for the skin. Feels great too. Okay, let's talk about the Gillette SkinGuard and the Leaf Twig razor. So as far as post-shave feel goes, like I said, it feels about the same. I just don't care for the kind of residue that this razor leaves on your face. Nor do I care for the fact that you really got to press. I mean, there were some places where I was having to apply a lot of pressure to my face. And that can go sideways in a crazy fast hurry. It can get bad, depending on the razor you use to do that. This razor, on the other hand, I didn't have to apply any pressure at all. And the blade just sliced through hairs like it was nothing. So I think this video is definitely an odd example of where the end result was the same, but the method of operation was much different. And I definitely prefer using this over using the Gillette SkinGuard. By a million miles, it's not even close. So this is a definite winner for me. And this is so pleasant and easy to use. And you don't have to deal with flipping it over and using the other side. It's just really user-friendly. I love this Twig razor. Those are my thoughts. That'll be the shave for today. I want to thank everybody for watching. And until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.